right? Because of the trip.
What?
Never, I'll ask you
I
after.
suppose. Oh no, the hour's mine. No, we're in a battle right now. Unfortunately, we got to use we got to use the appropriate music. I mean, well, music that we have to listen to for Twitch. Thumbs up. Hi Twitch, love you. Don't demonetize this, please. Thank you. All right. All right. So last time you all survived the prime number equation.
Whoa. Oh,
As
math.
yes, I am.
Monster.
Prime streaming content.
Yes, teaching content. I hope you learned something from this stream. But to recap, our Raven friend is 20 feet in the air, and he had just returned. He returned to the arena after vanishing to complete his all-powerful prime number spell. And because turn order is a thing that I don't remember where we'll start from the top with Brash. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just so we didn't get screwed up.
All right, yeah. It's Brash's turn then.
Right. I think I can just throw a javelin at him. Let me pull up the thing. Loading slow. Okay, here we go. I'm assuming that isn't hit.
All right. He flaps out of the way of the wing, and it goes wide.
So, I think that's all I can do.
All right, his turn. He screeches out, I will smite you all with the vortex of calculus. As he opens his wing, as mathematical equations start appearing, and I need and he's going to drop a 20-foot cylinder right here, which is going to hit all of you.
Even me?
Oh, possibly. Does it? 20 foot from that spell?
From
Oh, you're 25 away.
20 foot.
Okay.
Wait, so 20 foot.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. As suddenly a vortex of mathematical equations and plus and minus signs, division and multiplication start spinning around the group as they feel themselves losing control of their movement as the mathematical equations merge together and unmerge. I need them all to make a Constitution saving throw. Besides Sahir, who's safe.
Okay.
How I ended up being safe.
Holy crap!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no, Rain.
No.
Wait, is Rain even near it? I don't think she is. I think she's only. Oh no, she is.
All right, so Rain will be teleported. I can teleport Rain 60 feet in any direction.
Jesus.
So we will teleport Rain. We'll teleport Rain up to the top here, and then that's going to be 2d6 force damage. 11 points of force damage.
Jesus.
Question about
To Rain or to everybody?
No, just Rain.
Okay.
Is it a 20-foot diameter cone or cylinder?
It's not a cone. It's a cylinder. It's a 20-foot cylinder from point of impact.
So wouldn't it be like 10 feet in either direction because that's diameter?
No, it'd be dead.
Okay.
Yeah, radius. Yeah, it's radius. It's radius.
Okay.
It's that one.
Just wanted to check.
Geometry, guys. Geometry.
And then he squawks and opens his wings again and says, "And I will divide you all by 0." As suddenly a division sign and a 0 appears above everyone's head, as suddenly the winds of magic in the room become hostile.
I'm really trying to hold back a Buzz Lightyear joke.
What the?
I remove? Okay, all right. Satari, it's your turn.
So we don't even have any platforms to deal with this, so I might just
Nope.
attempt a firebolt at him.
Yes. All right. As your firebolt flies, suddenly, you would see a division sign move in front of your firebolt, and your firebolt would turn into a 0 and vanish.
Oh shit!
I thought it was divide by 0, so it'd become infinitely more powerful.
Divide by 0 just means it's an error.
Yeah.
Divide by 0 is
it's a-
infinity.
It's a crash.
It's also
Excel
an error.
would like to have a. It's like Excel would like to have a word with you saying that's an error.
I guess Atari will just look dumbfounded. I'm like, what?
Get over there. And points up.
All right.
Run away.
It is Rain's turn.
Wait, Satari hasn't moved yet.
Oh yeah, Satari can move if she wants.
What are you talking about? Move up?
Didn't he? Isn't there like a big circle gonna drop on us?
No, that's already done.
Oh,
it
it's
already
already
happened.
done. Okay. Got it. Understood.
Yeah, so I don't think I need to move anywhere.
Fair enough.
Okay. Rain, it's your turn. Sure. It needs to make it intelligence saving throw. All right. It's good at this, you guys. I promise. Oh wait.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
All right. As you do this, as you land a spell, suddenly, some fizziness would kind of appear in everyone's vision before he would drop to the ground prone.
Oh.
Let's
mean-
do it!
Ezra, right? Oh my gosh, how can I not say that correctly? It's been a long day. Ezra, right?
Ezra, yes.
Ezra, okay, all right. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You had it.
It's Labor Day, so my brain is
No, I get it. No worries. So he's laying down prone now.
Yep, he's prone.
Well, I ain't gonna make him do much of anything where I have to fire upon him, but wisdom saving throw for vicious mockery, and I'm gonna state that his math is subpar to what it truly needs to be done. Can't even divide properly.
21.
No, yeah, no. No. That's it.
All right, so here.
All right, so here is he's gonna just stay in his place right now as how did I get that? Yes, there we go. There we go. I have to he is not gonna do vicious mockery because I don't have the brain power. He is gonna throw an orb at this thing while it's down on the ground. I think because it's prone, I technically have advantage because it's a ranged attack. So no.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he's on the ground.
Fuck. You know what?
The
You know
plan is coming along swimmingly.
I'm just gonna blast this bird brain right now with magic missile.
Well, nothing I can do. Well, nothing he can do about that.
Pew 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 pew. 3.
That's oddly coincidental numbers.
Nah.
Theo, not while you're moving. Also here.
Yeah, no, I'm not moving.
All right, Theo.
All right. Let's see here. Give me 1 moment here. So he's prone, you said? Okay. Then, make sure I read this right. I will step forward 1 step, and I will cast Burning Hands. Make cone at him, and I believe it's a dex saving throw for him.
Dex, all right.
DC
17.
14. Oh. Correct.
17.
Don't matter. So that would be 6 fire damage
Okay.
before any resistances. And I would step back to my over here. I think that'll be my turn.
All right, Brash.
We all know what's coming. I'm going to rage again, so I'm pretty sure I would have lost rage.
No, it's still here.
Ah. Alright, never mind. I don't need a rage. I'm already going to rage. I'm gonna try to smack them. Well, I'm gonna get close to them and smack them.
Does Rage make you immune to charm, by the way?
I'm assuming not yet. I don't have
okay.
the blind rage or whatever it is.
Although,
alright.
depending on his race, he might be immune to charm.
I might
Oh
be
yeah,
very
well
immune.
roll two there for advantage there, Brash. Yeah, 21.
Yay.
Oopsie.
Hee
Bonk,
Big
bonk,
ball.
bonk, bonk, bonk.
Oh, that's
All right, Brash, how
Alright.
do you want to do it?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I think I've got a maul. I would like to cave in his face, please.
All right, cave in the face.
Oh,
All right. As the maul comes through and you land on, suddenly you hear a loud crack as his beak splinters and he goes flying against the stone wall and then collapses limp to the ground.
Cool, we've traumatized her even more.
Whoops.
As the bird as the bird goes a limp, suddenly you would hear the sound the sound of clapping from above.
Oh, that's not good.
Suddenly dropping from above and floating down like they would look like demonic angels, if you would.
Oh.
Their face is they are wearing very like they were wearing inverse silver quill colors. You know, where majority of it's silver and then black. This is majority black and silver. Um, they're mostly humanoid. They all look all humanoid in nature. Um, as they slowly float down from the top and land opposite of the party before a much more prominent one appears wearing an inverse of Ambrose's robes of black robes with very little silver. All of them are wearing white mask, and behind them a purple flame um, hiding any features on the face.
That's not creepy at all.
What
The
an entrance.
the as their purple ether as their like cape like wings like fold back behind them. He says, well, it looks like someone beat us to the prey. I commend you all on a lovely show. You've saved us quite the effort. You know, I think you all would make fine students to uh to our house.
Wait, what? What house?
You could go far with us. Y- the priest would move his hand, and suddenly the corpse would start to shake, and would slowly start forming into a glob of a glob of uh, blood before he would yank it out and bring it over to himself.
What the hell are you guys doing?
Oh, we are simply here to claim what's rightfully ours. The Alkin of Strixhaven have betrayed us all.
What?
Yes, they seek to farm us. Us humanoids, not of their race, for their knowledge, and stuff it in their libraries, in their biblioplex. We're but cattle, all in service to them. That's the true purpose of Strixhaven, after all. And we're here to tear it all down. And we would love to have you join us. Right the wrongs of the unjust.
How do we know you're not full of bullshit?
You know why they're so intent on keeping Strixhaven hidden? in the power within, then we will show you. What was Insight 4, Ray? You don't seem like he's telling shit. As he motions to the wall, and he forms like a sword of blood, and throws at it as the wall cracks and crumbles and falls. And suddenly a torrent of magic unheard of erupt from the wall. As suddenly everyone just feels being even in proximity of whatever magical source this is. They feel like there is no limit to the magical strength they have.
Oh, what the fuck?
The as the mage steps forward and opens his arms, he's like, "Ah, so it is true that Alkin wasn't lying. Here lies one of the snarls of magic. This is the source of their power. Lovely." As the two silent sentinel person next to turns says, "Oh, how rude of me. My name is Oryx. I am the head the head of House Quarrel." As you look in there, you recall the houses being Lorehold, Prismari, Quandrix, Silverquill, and Witherbloom.
And it's a
Ow.
bastardized version of Silverquill.
Yeah, no, you are actually spot on. Even though you don't know the name of who they're speaking of, you can deduce. He says, in game terms anyway, you feel like just Oryx points to the scroll. Go ahead, have a taste of its power. What the Alkin are keeping from us. Just a hand, all it takes. And you'll never want for power again. No, considering being this far away from where you are, you feel like you have a boundless reserve of magic, and magic has no limits. Getting any closer might not be the best idea. Cork,
I wasn't planning on getting that much closer to it.
Cork's
If
turn
you've heard
says,
any play, this is typical villain stuff, so why would we listen to you?
"If you don't want to join us, suit yourselves. You can be a bystanders on the line." As what's up?
Pros, cons. You're offering
As it-
power. Kind of confused. What's the downside?
There is no downside, and that's the best part. As
What's
it
the cost?
washes over me. Oh. As suddenly you would see a hint of, underneath the purple flaming mask, you would see a hint of red hair.
Also, is it too hard to discern what like gender this person potentially is?
It definitely sounds like they're on a voice mod or something. If that makes it, the purple flaming mask makes it, kind of mask. It's really hard to say.
Fair enough. Probably the robe.
And then
Little
the
billowy to
the very large robe also makes it hard to determine, feature wise as well.
Guys, it's the Flame Emperor from Fire Emblem 3 House. I'm kidding. Oh no! I feel like my husband's about to kill me.
As Oryx reaches out, suddenly you would see the magical you would see the magic convulse as suddenly it begins to shrink itself into a yellow gemstone as it floats down to Oryx as he takes it into his hand. As he looks down to it, as he looks down, or as they look down to it, they're like, all the power in this little stone is just what we need to change this flawed system.
Above board, aren't we in a fractal?
Yeah. Transpired.
This is a really weird fractal.
Return says, well, we'll be seeing each other again very soon, I would presume. I'll offer you a chance to join us one last time. Until then, I hope to see you well and again.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Weird recruitment message, but okay. Have a good day too, and please don't drink any headmaster blood.
Drinking blood, more like collecting it. As Oryx turns and slashes open a portal of blood before walking through it, and then the other two would turn towards the group and nod before stepping through their own. As suddenly the group begins faded as they would as you would hear the octave says, the fractal's complete. As the group would be transported back outside the fractal.
Satari's immediately gonna raise her hand, be like, so who are the cuckoo banana flame guys at the end?
Oh, did you see something in there? I do not know. Creepy flame dudes.
Well, they kind of absorbed the blood of the prime, the math monster.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Fractals are very mysterious things, after all.
So here's
But-
They're what happened in the past, right? So, like, do we not have record of who the hell they were?
If you're more specific, possibly, but flaming hair dudes is very you just described every Prismari person for the most part.
Shit. Can Satara wants to pull out a piece of paper and attempt to draw, but I don't know what to roll for that. Whether the drawing will suck or not.
Roll for perform? Question mark?
Okay.
No idea. The
Well, darn.
octopus takes her big eye over it and says, "Nope, no idea." But congratulations on completing a first whole story! As the octopus claps her massive tentacles together. And you're not even housed yet. I know you all will go far here.
The character kind of has a confused look on his face, just like, I don't know if I'd call that a story if that was actually supposed to be history.
Well, fractals do combine story and history. I suppose they're the same thing.
What if somebody else had access to be able to enter the fractal and steal the magical energy of the creatures inside the fractal?
And that would be an impossibility. Fractals are just slices. You can't interact with them like that. You can partake in them, but you can't remove things from them. You can't influence the events that occur, and you can't interact with the events directly. Not enough to change history, of course. For instance, if you were to go back in time and try to stop somebody from dying, they would probably die in a different way, as per history.
Which is fair, but
But yes, come back after your sorting ceremony, and I will have a reward for all of you for helping me complete this fractal for recording.
Yay, I guess. And Satara's just like looking at her drawer and being like, did I mess it up and misremember?
In
See,
every
I
way.
thought so too.
All right, and the group would depart back out into the city proper.
oh, I will be happy to not do that for at least a couple days.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
As you get outside on your way there, the morning would turn would slowly turn into the evening as you made your way to the far done. You would see students still out playing and studying spells, though most of them quieting down for the evening. Do you go to the Bow's End or the Fire Jolt? The faculty owned cafe or the student run cafe?
If we want to be cheap, We
student.
go to Fire Joel.
Nope.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both the exact same distance.
Well, I would
I
imagine
think
the cafe would be a
Alright.
chiller environment. One went wrong.
How about set up the tavern? I remember there being a redheaded lass working there, right? Was she about the same height as that thing, person? Maybe not.
I say tavern.
There's gonna be too much of a difference, so I will also say tavern's fine with me.
All right. Tavern? Alrighty. Alright. So the party would head over to La Tavern. And as you all enter, you would have Bran waving his massive feathers, welcoming you all in. The handsome owl he is, of course. You would see groups of students kind of scattered about, each one talking to themselves. You would see Lena and a few other students talking over in a corner by themselves, and some more discreet students themselves not really recognizing the bunch. Yeah. It's also down. Bram would come over, and be like, well, if it isn't our new students, welcome back to the Bows Inn Tavern. As he motions and then places a cup of tea and multiple different bags for Rain to choose her own flavor. That's what it says. And it says, you all seemed a bit worn down. Maybe like you've seen a ghost. Is everything all right?
We just finished the last fractal.
Oh, wonderful! Wonderful!
Well, the last fractal of the first story.
Right.
Yes, I remember my first fractal back in the day, back when I used to do the whole magic thing. Not so much anymore. I much prefer giving the students a good home to relax in between testing quizzes that don't have to be all stuck up like the Fire Drill Cafe over there. You know how hard it took me to convince the staff to open up a student-run cafe? Whew. I had to make the argument that, running a business builds discipline and responsibility, and telling them that they would come to class more often.
Not entirely wrong.
Mm-hmm. That one was kind of fluctuated. A student not wanting to come into class will not come into class unless they want to. I mean, there's not a really punishment for it, other than you miss a nice chunk of knowledge, but he shrugs. Not that I would know anything about missing classes or anything.
Huh.
Now, can I grab you all? Anything else?
Whatever
Yes,
you'd recommend.
light party.
Well, I would definitely recommend our honey biscuits. They
Ooh,
they
yes.
definitely calm the nerve. They're very simple too.
Certainly.
Do you want to? Satari's gonna ask Rain. Do you want to get some of those to share? Like, just trying to offer her something.
And then get attacked by a mathematical equation.
Okay, yeah. So we'll get some of those, enough to share.
Oh, wonderful! I will, as Brandon hoots and goes back behind the counter, and hoots back honey biscuits. You all rolled 20s and 22s for your saving throws.
Also, go ahead.
Lena would get up and approach the table, and she's like, "Well, but the newcomers didn't fully complete their first fractal. I knew I had good thoughts about you. I haven't seen a group of students complete a whole fractal before their sorting ceremony in a really long time."
Oh, thank you.
Well, that makes
In
me
case
feel
you-
slightly better.
I thought that
In
was
case you
expected.
guys need it. No, not at all. Fractals are completely optional in terms of study. In case you need a reminder, Lena is the president elect, if you red hair, usually in a ponytail. She is wearing the lower hold colors.
Was she the one that we met in the Biblioplex upstairs or whatever?
You've run into her.
Or
She's
no,
the
that
one
was-
that introduced you to the Kaplan.
Or
The
the one who
tavern.
had the duel that, like,
Oh,
whooped ass?
no.
No, okay.
Anyways, I didn't want to disturb you all. Looks like you all look like you've experienced something. Fractals are definitely part of it, that's for sure. It's best not to think too hard about them. Like I said, it's mostly a bunch of old stories anyways. All the events happened in the past.
Satari's gonna hold up her drawing again and be like, "Do any of these look familiar?" This is what we saw in the fractal.
And she looks at it and says, "Unfortunately, I'm unable to make out anything from that drawing besides some shapes and some stick. I mean, I can't do much better myself. I fully admit."
She's gonna look at her drawing and be like, "Rain said it was perfect."
Let me,
Yep.
So, Lena leans forward and says, "I'm kind of jealous, honestly, of your guys' performance, but also the fact that you're going to be in the sortings." As she looks to the side and saying, "I don't want to tell you this, but you all are about to feel magic beyond your comprehension on the sorting day. You can only feel it once, though. Unfortunately, after you feel it, they can kind of seal it all off. I haven't seen it since then."
interesting.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, they call them magical snarls. They are fonts of great raw primal power. Well, magic in this case scenario. Magic in its purest distilled form. They appear. There are 5 of them. Supposedly one underneath each of the college campuses. Supposedly that's what supplies Strixhaven with all of its resources and endless bounds of magic. At least that's what the headmistress says. Anyways, I personally don't know if it's true or not, but there's no denying that magic flows everywhere here.
Have you heard of any potentially old devoid schools of magic here that focus on taking the blood of other magicians or whatnot, using it to their ends?
As she taps her chin, is like, no, blood magic is one of the is the very. I mean, a few of the vampires in Dampier study that type of magic, but it's not an official study of Strixhaven. We tend to leave that for the that type of magic to the to the vampires in Dampier that do their thing.
Okay, understood.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Oh yeah. The hair color and shape is exactly the same. But as Bran comes in carrying a platter, platter says, "Well, looks like your food's here. I'll leave you all be. It was wonderful seeing you again, and I'll see you at the sorting ceremony. I look forward to seeing your progress as students here. And if either of you happen to join Lorehold, I'll be seeing you around a lot more often." She smiles before giving a small wave before turning back to her group at the table. As Bran comes over with a what's up?
I was gonna say Satari in the background is gonna look at Sahir and like hold up her drawing and be like, "This is good, right?"
Having second thoughts. Bran would come over with a group-sized platter of freshly baked biscuits, and you would see a light, like, spicy sweet honey drizzled all over them. As he presses forward and says, "There you are. Enjoy the honey biscuits." Like I said, they're really simple, but oh so good in my opinion.
Thank you.
So he kind of looks to him like, this is gonna sound weird, but do you have honey with like slightly fried cheese?
I mean, I can put a honey on cheese if that's what you want.
That would be delicious. Yeah, and also the DM should know what this is from the restaurant we've gone to before.
Can you get the paper out of her mouth? Oh, sorry. Anyways,
I mean, it's kind of cheese card.
no, I'm not. The DM knows. Bran says, "I will be back. as he hoots and then goes back over behind the bar.
Man, we need to go back to Fogo de Chao at some point.
How loud do you say that? By the way, just out of curiosity. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Continue on.
What was the? I'm sorry, Sean. I was reading something. What was the question that you posed? My understanding is that if you don't go through with the sorting ceremony, I don't think you're allowed to continue here as a student. I think it gets chosen for you. That's my understanding, but we can ask. Excuse me, barkeep.
As Bran hoots over, and yes, how may I be of assistance?
My friend has posed a very interesting question. To save her time, I will rephrase it for you. What happens if you go through the sorting ceremony? Sorry for interrupting your comment. What happens if you go through the sorting ceremony and somehow you're not sorted into any? Is that possible?
Bram crosses his hands and says, "Well, I haven't seen it done in my lifetime. There are stories of a group of students who went through the sorting ceremony and didn't get a house. They were a bit of a troubled bunch, to say the least. Not saying any of you are, but no end of trouble from them. But they were house free. They could go to any of the houses and move as they see fit, almost like they were all part of all 5 houses."
So they were still able to study. They weren't
Of
rejected.
course. As
Thank you.
Bran nods.
Does that
But
help?
yeah, no, the last they were a troubled bunch. Those students were,
Is it because
at
they
least
just
from what
couldn't-
I'm told.
Is it just because they couldn't assimilate into a certain house?
They just didn't fit in with any house, really. Didn't match any of the ideals. But they often hanged near the restricted section of the biblioplex, and that was very frowned upon. But I'm sure you already know that. But like I said, I'm not throwing any. But that is indeed what happens. You all are free to move between the houses as you see fit. And technically, you're part of all of them. But I can't say you'll gain favor from, like, you can move between all of them, but that student bond that supposedly students build with one another doesn't exactly apply. But when you're studying, it isn't much of a worry anyways. Mostly school politics and whatnot. Rivalries and such. Let me finish preparing your cheese and honey. I'll be back. I'll be back momentarily. As he boots away and hoots.
Dog familiar, come to me.
As the Snapdragon, Bram would return shortly with a cheese with a sweet spicy honey on top, and would place it in front of Sahir. I hope this is what you meant. Unfortunately, we don't have a fabricator here, so we make everything by hand here mostly. So I hope this is what you refer to.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Bran smiles and says, "Ah, wonderful."
The spices are just enough.
As Bran turns to Lena, "All right, Lena, I'm headed to the perch for the night. The tavern's in your hands for the remainder of the night." As she gives a wave and says, "Take care then. Enjoy your sleep." As he nods, says, "Not getting any younger." As he turns towards the group and smiles before heading out. And Lena will get up from the table and place herself behind the bar.
Sahir hands out his little cheese curds with honey. And still keeps a decent amount for himself.
You would see her group of other Lorehold students walk over with her and sit down at the bar with her as they continue their conversation.
Are you feeling any better, Rain?
So, I apologize I didn't think about this, that the injuries you would be inflicted by were real on the inside. I should have tried to heal you before we left, and I apologize for that. Since we are barred from doing magic outside.
You can do magic outside.
We can? I thought we were prohibited because we haven't been sorted yet, or something like that.
No.
No, you cannot perform magic on another student. It's harmful.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I misunderstood. So this whole time she's been suffering, I could have just cast a healing spell on her and it would have been okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
As long as she consented to it.
I consent for a band-aid.
Oh, good. Okay.
Still think it's weird that no one recognized these guys, and Satari's still just like holding up her drawing.
I'll try to.
I'll
look at the
meta
drawing and I'll see
anyways.
if I
There
can
might
make one
be
similar to it. I guess would it be art or would it be history? Performance, maybe. I don't know if charisma. Would
It'd be performance. See if you can
Yeah,
draw
you
it better.
use Performance, yeah.
How about this?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, you can draw some flaming masked cloak wearing people.
this might better represent what we were trying to show earlier, talk about earlier. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, this is almost the same as what I drew. And she's like holding it up next to it, and they're clearly not even close.
You know, I could definitely see the lines.
Yep.
Yours inspired what I drew. So, like, I built off of your foundation.
Oh, thank you. I inspired someone. She's like very proud of herself.
Trying to find the Strixhaven books because I'm trying to remember if because I realized I don't think he actually wants to go into Silverquill.
Oh,
I think he actually wants to be a Prismari.
Yeah.
Prismari? Okay.
Yeah,
Good
he's very. I realize this character is a lot more along the lines of like a little bit of the Tism, but more straightforward, blunt. But also very interested in stuff, and he's extremely intelligent. So I've got a high insight. I've got Arcana. You know, persuasion, intimidation is nice, but then after seeing the duel with the Silverquill and then the other student, it's like this feels like it's all for show for this school. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna be changing my character up a little.
That's the point of the sessions before the thing, so you have time to as you're here, your character grows and evolves, and like, maybe that's not the right choice. The a student in a black robe would enter the tavern and go up to the lean in the Lorehold students, and would produce her a parchment as she nods and says, "Oh, thank you. I was expecting this." As the man nods before giving her a slow bow before walking out. As she opens up the parchment and puts it in front of the other Lorehold students. And you hear him going, ooh, that's cool. You know, a few of them.
Seer just kind of pokes his head up.
Satari's attempting to draw again.
She's trying to draw what Theonia has drew and be like, I wonder if I can do it better.
Yeah.
Character progression. Yeah.
Yay.
Your art skill has improved.
Woo.
More work.
Beautiful. I like what you did with the flowing of the robes there. Nicely done.
Thank you. She's
The,
like not very proud of herself.
Luna says, "All right, so we will meet up. We'll meet up here at night, the same time as usual, but we'll change our place to here." And they're like, "Yeah, we gotcha. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea."
Wait, what? A meetup? Like a party?
We totally should just sneak out and see what they're doing. But that's me being a bad influence.
I mean, they're just at the bar at the moment. They're not outside. No.
That's why I said he's like, that would be me being a bad influence, though.
I think Satari will instead boldly go up and ask, "Hey, is there a party happening?"
And all the Laurel students just turn and look at her and be like, I mean, for us it's a party. I don't know about you. One of the students says.
Well, what kind of party is it? Maybe it could be my kind of party.
Might be a style.
Oh, we just uncovered a site for a Lorehold dig, and we're gonna go dig it. Well, not tonight, obviously, because we gotta grab our gear. But yeah, One of the Lorehold students says.
Dig like some ruins?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. And she'll be like, she will yell over her shoulder at Rain, be like, Rain, you might be interested in this. There's history related.
And Lena says, "Turn. Unfortunately, you all aren't Lorehold, so otherwise I would totally invite you guys to come with us." But
Awesome.
one of the students says, "But they're technically not anything. That
That's
means
true.
they're everything, because they can go anywhere they want right now." Lena says, "No, you're not wrong." And then the student says, "We could use some more Lorehold students. Yeah, maybe this will convince them to join Lorehold." Yeah, as they all just kind of perk up.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. What do you guys think? And she's like yelling back at the table.
You don't have to yell. We can hear you from over here, but I
wasn't sure how
definitely
far away they
appreciate
were.
Enthusiasm.
Sears just like putting his hand out. Hold on, let her cook.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, we saw the buildings before. It wouldn't hurt to participate in the activities.
No, it would not.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt. As she kind of you see her contemplating for a moment. I mean, technically not wrong. And I mean, are you guys sure? I mean, it's going to be the day before your sorting ceremony. I'd hate for you guys to get hurt and then miss it, or worse. She kind of shudders a little bit.
I thought you said it was some ruins. How are we gonna get hurt? Don't we have safety helmets?
You've clearly never been digging before, have you?
Nope.
Cave-ins, collapses, rocks falling, everyone dies, pitfalls, traps, splitting the groove. Just goes and labels a whole bunch of bad things.
Also, like a dungeon more than some ruins.
No, they're ruins, but most ruins tend to have a story behind them. It's not a fractal, so everything is very much taking place in real time. That's what I'm worried about. At least with a fractal, you have a get me out of here, stone. Here, not so much.
Well,
But the good news is that at least you can use actual weapons if you're proficient.
Oh.
I mean, giving this dig I'm sure it's not too bad. We're just digging around some bones.
Yeah, so Tari's just gonna look at the rest of the group.
I'm here. I'm just reloading. Thank you
It all
so much for
becomes
the invite.
shadows.
But I think. Oh, you didn't vocalize that. Sorry. Nolly, go ahead. My bad.
Sears just like we could become shadows, and wiggles his fingers like. "Ooh." Sear just looks at himself like, I am so sorry to bring whatever is causing you stress right now.
She gives Lena would give a shrug and be like, "Well, if you want to come, m- m- meet m- meet us at the bones of the blood avatar, uh, on the Lorehold grounds, tomorrow night. This time.
Okay, thank you.
His mom says, "We'll see you then." Like I said, no one's gonna blame you for backing out and not coming. Of course, it is the night before the ceremony, and I would hate you all to miss it in the morning. Like, really, I hope you don't miss it in the morning. We'll be cutting it really close, I assume, if we even come back at all in time.
So if we were to come and help you, we would have a much higher success. You would have a much higher success rate?
I mean, groups and numbers, but you know, the more people around, the more deadly the fall. A group of 4 can best take care of each other more than a group of 9.
She's
That's
got a
fair.
point.
We are all initiates. I wish you luck, and I hope you do make it there for the sorting ceremony. I think that ceremony is a little bit too important for me to miss. But if my friends decide in general to go, I will join you.
Well, the thing is if we all get sorted into other houses, some of us won't be able to actually participate.
They're gonna go tonight.
No, tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
The following morning is the sorting ceremony.
I mean,
Are you
Go ahead.
all wanting to go? I mean, I'm kind of interested too. But and then go back and lose everything we've ever known for nothing. Yeah, it's not worth it. No, you're right. Thank you for clarifying.
Sure, you'll know where to find us. Always here. This is my job after all. Well, when Brand's not here, anyways.
I do kind of agree with what you both are saying, though. It's like, as much as it would be nice, too much on the line, unfortunately.
Yeah, the sorting ceremony only happens once, though, so you may as well enjoy it. You know, you never have to do it again.
Yeah, but if this is exclusive to a house, then some of us can't do it.
No, you could all want to join Lorehold. Not to
That's
twist
true.
arms or anything, of course.
As much as I would love to, I think my heart's been won over by the Prismari. But I appreciate you.
Of course.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, which was why I was saying that we should go on this adventure.
You know what the DM says? Replayability. Yeah. Be creative. I'm sure you'll all find a solution.
I mean, that is a good point.
Satari's eyes light up excitedly. You're not wrong. That's true. Well, that makes me feel better about not missing anything.
The Lorehold students would gather up their belongings and leave, just leaving Lena by herself at the bar. Easy Lena kind of thought to herself, and she's like, I think I'm just going to enjoy a fractal by myself tonight. I think that's the best scenario.
Enjoy what? What did you say?
Fractal.
Oh, okay.
Good for her for doing a fractal by herself.
If I remember correctly, we were not supposed to be doing those by ourselves. We were supposed to be in a group.
Sahir just looks over towards. Oh my god, brain's just she deigns to speak.
It also makes sense that there are fractals that would be able to be done solo. Maybe we should ask Octavia about them.
And for your information, I had nothing relevant to interject into our conversations till now. I apologize if my quietness has caused you any kind of discomfort.
No, I was just saying if you deign to talk.
It seemed that everybody here had a loud enough voice to fill the void.
You just see Sahir take a fork in hand as a cheese curd with honey. What? What? He's trying to be friendly with all of his people here. And food brings people together.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Food and good conversation.
Yep.
All right, now the group finished their activities here at the tavern.
I think so. Had all
Yeah.
the cheese curds.
All
All
right.
the honey buns. Ah,
With
Alright.
tea.
honey biscuits.
Honey biscuits, honey cheese.
So
Gee,
as you
terrible.
all you go up to it would be nighttime. Is there anything the group would like to do before retiring for the day?
I mean, we could get some hot cocoa.
If I remember correctly, someone did have a question for Octavia. We could always make a slight detour on our way back to our glorified tent.
Sure, if you guys want to talk to Octavia, you most definitely can.
Papa, I mean, it's a simple question. It's as easy if there can be fractals that one person can enter on their own. Design that way, at least.
I just thought I remembered Octavia stating that these were a group activity and were not supposed to be done solo. But I could be wrong and have misunderstood something.
Yeah. As you get to the biblioplex, it is nighttime, and as if words were not spoken, at the biblioplex at nighttime, the Inklings are out in numbers.
inklings?
There are a heck of a lot of inklings crawling all over the biblioplex.
So many things, so little time.
Some of them are making like rude faces at each other, and others are, and they're all kind of bouncing around. You'd see two wearing like jet like buckets as like helmets, and they have like they picked up like a book as a shield, and they're waving like a candlestick around as a sword, and they're sword fighting each other.
Aw, that's cute.
And that's just on the outside of the biblioplex. Do you guys enter the biblioplex? All right. Once you enter the biblioplex, you enter. It appears like you have entered a weird, strange circus. As inklings galore, they're just playing around, opening books, throwing books across the room. Others are playing. They're just making a mess of the place. Running around with students' books as they're chasing them.
Wonder why they said. No wonder why they said don't come at night. This.
One of the inklings flows in front of the group and sticks their tongue out and goes, nah, 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 nah.
Satari's gonna stick her tongue back. Me, 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 me.
It starts laughing and floats away.
I like these little things.
They're chaotic, but they're cute.
We should get one.
If you're Silver Quill, you'll have one.
Damn it.
All right. As the group fights their way through the circus of inklings above, they would make themselves to the bottom of the biblioplex, where Octavia rests. Now, there's no inklings here, thankfully. As you enter the large room, the octopus stirs from her slumber and turns around and rises up out of the pool of magic and turns to the group. If octopus could yawn, you'd see her domish head like expand greatly before deflating. Oh, hello, students. I wasn't expecting to see you at this hour.
We apologize for the interruption and forgot that you, like so many here, do need to sleep.
Even a magical being in myself does enjoy some shut-eye once in a while.
We came across a person who suggested they might do a fractal alone, solo. Is this
You have?
possible?
It can be, I suppose. There are those who can carve out fractals as their own, and can choose to visit them. Kind of like a home away from home, I guess would be a word for it.
And who do we have to go to get such a fractal designed for us?
Octavia waves her tentacle and says, have one in history, I suppose. I believe there is a spell that does the kind of the same thing in a way. The spell name escapes me though, but it creates like a mansion in in its own reality.
Oh, MILFs, that's it.
But like I said, It wouldn't. The private sanctum one, and then the Minerva's Mansion's kind of a combination of the two, if you would. You have your own private sanctum, and you create your own reality within it.
I thought you were talking about possibly be able to, as you put it, see home.
I mean, if that's what the fractal you created is. I will admit, I've only ever created a fractal for one person before, and that's because she asked me to. The student didn't give me any details, but I gave her full control over designing it as they saw fit. Needless to say, her story kind of touched me, and I do feel things despite being a creature of my size and power. Did that answer your question, curious minds? Not all fractals have to be violent. They can simply be exploration if you want them to.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, it depends on the point of interest of where someone wants to go, whether or not it'd be considered violent or not. Take my homeworld, for example. Well, many of them here might find it quite unpleasant.
You would see the giant octopus nod. Was there anything else I could do for you before I return to my slumber?
No, that was it. Thank you so much. And we're sorry for bothering you this late of evening.
Oh, it's quite all right. I'm honestly surprised you made it past the Inklings, to be honest.
They're too busy playing.
Of course they are.
Sahir purses his lips as he looks at Satari.
Yeah.
Meh, 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 meh.
She just does it back to him.
Yeah.
Or maybe we have two of them with us and they didn't realize that we weren't them.
Oh no, I'm an inkling now.
Be careful with the Inklings. Like I said, they are beings of chaotic nature. Neither good or evil. They're very immature and childish.
Sahir looks over at Rain. He just looks back at her and he's just let Rain like. Look, it's late. He just like
All right.
tests his
Yeah.
his teeth like, wow. Oh, he gets moved a little bit, but he's just chuckling.
Once the group returns to the main lobby, they would legit see like a legit like Yeah, there'd be like rainbow lights coming from a ball hung in the biblioplex, and you would see all these inklings like on a floor, like rotating different colors, and they would be grooving and dancing.
My God.
And there's some slightly, ear-piercing, a sound going in the background.
I have one serious question though.
Yeah.
Is one swinging on one of the disco balls?
Yep.
I came like a wrecking ball.
I know you, Nolly.
You would see the inkling jump, like going up, and then the music would change, and you'd see them performing the toxic dance.
Oh my God. I don't know how I feel about this.
Satar's gonna be like, "Can I request some K-pop Demon Hunter?"
The group proceeds to leave, suddenly to the right hand side you would legit see a play of where you would see you would see an inkling like gathered a whole bunch of like rope and some red cloth off a drape, and they'd be wearing something like familiar with like a Romanish uniform, and then you would see a bunch of inklings with ink daggers, and they'd all jump and start stabbing it,
Oh my
and it's dying
God.
dramatically.
No. This is that. These things are brutal.
I love them.
As the inklings perform these odd things, just to the left and to the right of the group.
They just quote unquote killed an inkling. Damn.
One of the inklings floats in front of the group and starts chuckling before dropping a book in front of them before floating away.
Jesus. Is it what?
The book has ornate designs on the spine of the book and the front and back cover. It has like this imprinted design that the group has never seen before, like a logo on the front. You'll pick up the black book embroidered in a gold embezzlements. And as they pick up the book, suddenly you would see two inklings like attempting to joust with poles as they pretend to ride invisible horses as they charge at each other.
These inklings are still slowly scaring me.
I love them.
They're cute, but holy shit.
Then as the group proceeds to leave, finally on the right hand side, you would see the inklings forming like a great tower, and one inkling at the top, and a long strand of ink like hair would be coming down from it.
Was there an inkling on the bottom trying to climb
Yeah.
up it?
Yep.
God. Jesus.
As the group leaves the biblioplex out the doors, they've seen some things, that is for sure.
Satari's just more amused than anything.
As you can see from you can see the changing colored lights from the windows of the biblioplex, like in rhythm to like a song, like a song.
They're still just more in shock from when they were stabbing each other.
You see, as you're talking about this, all I'm imagining is that one SpongeBob episode with the jellyfish.
Kinda.
Because that's what I'm picturing, because it's just chaos blobs and, well, chaos blobs.
One of the students goes up to the grim like, "You went into the biblioplex at night and you lived?"
Yes.
Wow, I would never have the guts to go inside there at night. I've heard the stories.
They're kind of adorable. You just don't disturb them. Have fun.
And if one of them goes blah to you, just go blah back. They seem to quite enjoy that.
I will leave that to the next person, as the student says, "Well, have a good night," as they wave and run off.
All right, good night.
Oh, excuse me. I think maybe we should call it a night.
Probably. I mean,
Yeah.
because tomorrow's the sorting, right? I think.
Yeah.
No, you have one more day to it.
One more day after that.
All right. As you guys would proceed there, you would see Kazmina and Lena talking to each other off to the side. As you would proceed back to the dorm.
Ladies.
Oh, they both turn and says, "Oh, hello." As Kazmina says, "Ah, the new students. Ah, you're well past your curfew. I suggest you head to your dorms immediately."
Wow.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
As Lena turns and says, "They're not students yet, Kazmina. You can't say that." She says, "Huh, I guess so." I forgot the rules don't apply to non-sorted students yet. Carry on, students. Forgive me for making assumptions.
I mean, aren't we all students in the grand scheme of things? We're always learning.
Yes, we are. Lena, our business has concluded. Have a wonderful night. As she turns in, she doesn't even make it. Kazumi doesn't make a portal as she just walks off. As Lena crosses her arms, says, "Ah, well, that solves that then. Anyways, have a good night. Have a good night, newbies."
Thank you.
As she walks off in the opposite direction of Kazmina. Towards the biblioplex. Kazmina is the headmaster.
She's the Grand Poobah.
She is the current owner of Strixhaven. She is the boss hawk.
She's the one you don't want to piss off.
All right, the group would find themselves back in the privacy of their own dorm. And in another day, this will be their second to last day here.
That's
Sounds like we're gonna die.
Ugh. I don't blame her at all.
As the group go night, they would a presence, a looming presence would feel of watching them.
Hmm.
Wow, do I not have that? I had that token a second ago. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
Crystallated.
Crystal. And you would see sitting on the outside of the window. You would see a familiar cat.
It's what's her name? Hold on, I gotta pull up my notes.
Is this the cat
It's.
that I flipped
I
off?
think it's Minerva.
It is. Your notes are correct. Minerva would step into the main corridor, and those in there says, interesting. I feel like you've all seen things you shouldn't have seen.
Like what?
Trouble from me? No, not at all. In fact, I find it quite interesting that such knowledge was passed on to students who have no affiliation to the school yet. You've definitely... Go on, sorry. I wonder what change this knowledge will bring to the school. How very curious indeed.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I think this year is going to be a lot more interesting. You have the knowledge, and I wonder what you'll do with it. How intriguing. You have knowledge that a student that you have more knowledge of past events of Strixhaven than most students do altogether. And you've only been here for 6 days.
Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing.
Oh, here I am just talking in riddles again. Oh, I really need to stop that.
It's all right. It's all right.
Being in my majesty and my age, I talk at a much higher level than most people can comprehend. I mean, no insult, of course.
That's okay. He just remembers her as the whale cat.
Well, the time, the destined time for Strixhaven is drawing near, and I think it will be a very interesting year. Have a wonderful night, students. And do note, not choosing a house is always an option as well. She smiles wickedly before jumping out the window.
I think she just wants to take us back and have company.
she weren't a cat, I would think she's a chaos goblin.
You just as the group would return to their slumber, just a quote stays in their mind that core explains for Strixhaven's real existence as the group would fade into a deep slumber with one day remaining.
We're silly DVDs.
Cool for the eats. And with that, we will end tonight.
Oh. Oh boy.
With the plot thickening even more.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
That plot be thick. Well, thank you all, Twitch chat and players and people and lurkers. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Have a good one, everyone.
Good night.
'Cause one of
Good
us
night.
still has to work tomorrow.
8 a.m.
Oh my god, I've been muted this whole time. I have been muted this whole time. That is so disappointing. Oh, that's so disappointing. Well, thank you guys for watching the stream. Now I understand why there wasn't a lot of interactivity. That's very unfortunate. Have a good night.